Here's your tutorial video, guys. Go make it. Get your mob farms. Do your hardcore Minecraft 100 advancement thing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am sitting in a copy of my current HCMC 100 world because for whatever reason, since the HCMC 100 has started, so many people have asked, how do you make this mob spawner? Which surprises the crap out of me because this mob spawner design has been around for many, 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 many years, though it's been tweaked based on different changes made to the game. The core concept has been around for a long time. So give me a second here and we'll show you just kind of how this works. So right now there are 9 hoppers underneath which are fed into this chest. You can expand the storage however much you want. But basically what happens is it's darkroom spawning up there. Mobs fall into a water trap, which you can see these channels on each of the 4 cardinal directions here. Feed the mobs and then they fall down. You kill them, you get the loots, you get the XPs. Which is kind of why I have an enchanting station over here. So let's talk about design and layout. So first of all, what you want to do if you're wanting the XP and everything, and you're going to want to kill them yourself, you don't want them to die when they fall. So if we take a look, we are at 192 right here, and the floor that they drop from, give me a second here, let's fly, shall we? Game mode, creative. So that was 190. What was that? So this is the floor that they're gonna drop from, right? So this is 214, and we're at 192. So that's 22. So you need to go 22 up from here. I've got the half slab covered so that they don't fall into the hoppers. So they're actually only falling 21.5 blocks. So let's take a look on the inside of this real quick and see what it looks like. Don't mind the ugly top side. This is a copy, so I'm just gonna punch a hole in here so that you guys can kind of see how this is laid out. The slabs are to prevent spider spawns. It's only too high to prevent enderman spawns. So the only things you're gonna be getting in here is gonna be skeletons, creepers, zombies, witches. And I think that's it. But this is pretty much the base layout of the whole thing, and you can expand this however far you want. We actually have 2 floors here, and it works fairly well. So this is basically just 8 long here, so the water runs all the way through. The trapdoors are so that the mob AI is confused and they walk off the edge. Water pushes them down into the channel. You kill them down to the bottom. You get all the good stuff. So let's go ahead and lay one of these out so that you guys can actually see how to put this together. So here we are in a brand new world. One of the very, very important things that I forgot to mention is mob spawning rules. What we're gonna do is, I already picked out a nice little place because there just happened to be some water here. So we're gonna go here, and what you wanna do, we need to prevent mob spawns for everywhere except for inside of our farm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 128 blocks up because that will guarantee that anything that is down near the ground is going to despawn. There will not be mobs, and the only place that they can spawn is inside our farm. So we're gonna go all the way up here. I've already built up, and we've got the base layer going, and then I can kind of show you guys how the design works. So we have our 9 hoppers, which feed into the chest. I usually block all of this off around here, and then we go up from here. So we're gonna have that one open. And I mean, you can keep the corners. I like keeping the corners off. It's really personal choice how you want to do it. But from here, you're gonna put slabs on the underside. Actually, no, you don't need the slabs on the underside because these slabs are going to go on the hoppers here. So let's go ahead and slab up our hoppers. You can use any kind of slabs, it wouldn't really matter. So then from here, we're gonna go, so this is our platform. So this is, we're gonna be act as if the mobs are standing right here. So this is our 1, so this is 2. So we're gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that should be 22. Let's double check with our coordinates here. So we are standing on 215, so 22 down. It should be 93, 193. Boom. It's probably going to be 192.5. Yep. So we should be good. That should not kill anything, though it will take them down quite low. So from here, I'm not going to build the whole channel all the way up, but we will go ahead and do this. I will build around here so that we have the base design. And then we're probably going to have to time set day, although it shouldn't really matter because we are in creative at this point. So that is the design layout. Now water flows 8 blocks, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I'm not very much of a creative builder, so building this is kind of awkward for me. So that's going to be where our water flows. From here, we need to go up 2 so that we have our platforms and our trap doors so that the mobs can actually spawn in and fall off. And then out here would just be your outside wall. So it's your outside wall. We'll go ahead and build one of these platforms. I'm gonna go ahead and build that and we will be right back. All right, so we've got one quadrant of our spawner actually built here. So essentially what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the slabs because we wanna prevent spiders from clogging up our system. So we're gonna go every 2. We're gonna start in the corner and we're gonna go 1, 2, and then plop 1. So you want 2 in between, go 2 more in between, and just kind of repeat that pattern and you'll get like a nice little grid effect, and it will keep spiders from spawning within your mob farm and clogging it up. And preventing Endermen from spawning in here. We'll just do a quick little 2 high so that you can kind of see. So if we build it with the roof where it's like this, you're not going to get Endermen to spawn because they need 3 spaces and we only have 2. So we're only going to get like skeletons and zombies and stuff. So let's go ahead and clear that out. So that's kind of what the quadrants look like. Now, essentially what we're going to do is you're probably going to want to make like an infinite water source up here with you so that you can actually place this, because you're going to need water in all 4 of these channels once you have them made, and the water is going to run all 8 blocks so that when the mobs fall down, because they don't understand that there's a ledge here because we put trapdoors along it, the water will then push them down into the kill pit and you can kill them and get all of their shiny loots. So let me go ahead and finish building this entire floor here, and we'll take a look at it and seal off the top and see how it does with just 1 level. All right, we just got it finished up. There is the trap. This is what we're looking at here. All we got to do is seal off the top and then see how it works. As you can see, it's the same on all the corners. So we're just going to slab over the top of this and then take it for a test run. The reason I'm using slabs up here is so that I also am preventing mob spawns without having to put down a bunch of torches. So we're just going to slab this and then we will be right back. Alrighty, we are done. So all we got to do, we want to make sure that our platform is lit up so that, we don't have anything spawning by us, although nothing should be able to spawn that closely to us. But we're going to go ahead and light this up anyway. I'm going to put these in the corners here. What you do want to watch out for is these corners, because if you come in here, creepers can see you. So if you want to put a block in here, it's probably a good idea just to keep yourself from going in there and getting your spawner blown up and then dying. So let's give it a second here. It's probably going to take a second for it to ramp up. We should probably go in there and make sure that everything is actually okay. So let's go into game mode spectator so that we can fly up there and make sure that everything's going to be okay. Yep, there's a skeleton already. So this will take a little bit of a time to ramp up. The one that I'm using in my hardcore world is 2 levels like this. But you'll actually see him once he decides to move. You'll actually see him walk off into the water here. If he'll go. He's not gonna go because I'm watching him. So we're gonna hang out down here. I'm gonna go back into survival and we'll give it a little bit of time to ramp up and see how it does with one floor. So it looks like our skeleton friend finally decided to come down, and he brought some friends. So it looks like our spawner is actually working. Again, this is only one floor, and this is a pretty rudimentary mob farm, but like it scales really, really, really well. And you can see with just one floor here, I've only been sitting here maybe not even 3-4 minutes, and we're already getting a steady amount of mobs. It looks like we've got maybe 22 sitting in here, 23 now. And they're still up there, so they're gonna keep falling. The one that I have in my hardcore world is 2 levels, so it works twice as fast as this. For second levels, like if you're gonna expand this, what I would recommend is doing it the way that I did, so that you don't have to mess with the water channels anymore. You just make one water channel in the one that you have here. So you leave these channels, but when you make your second level, you just leave this hollow. Well, we gotta go to creative so that I can actually knock these out of the way. So what you're gonna do is you make your floor here. So you're gonna put your full blocks here where the roof would be, and instead of placing another water channel here, you just leave this open and put your trapdoors, and then they'll fall down into this channel. And that's probably going to be the easiest way to further expand upon this little drop type mob farm. So hopefully this helps everybody that's been asking, because I am still in shock at how many people have asked, how do you build the mob farm? How do you build the mob farm? And I'm not the only one they're asking. So here's your tutorial video, guys. Go make it. Get your mob farms. Do your hardcore Minecraft 100 advancement thing. I'm out.